All right, Mr. HBO here. This is our first time sitting down with this young gentleman.
What's good?
One of my friends from high school. We made it this far, and I'm happy to sit down and interview you. And the first question I have for you is, who are you and what do you do for a living?
Man, I'm the secret weapon. But go by CEO Drae, Content Executive Officer. What I do for a living, I'm a man of many things, but I'm not a man of mediocrity. But overall, high level, elite digital strategy. I work with influencers, brands, and businesses, helping them scale and monetize more efficiently through content creation. So a lot of times there's a lot of brands, there's a lot of businesses, a lot of even creators who don't really know how to monetize. And people think monetizing is just getting paid from the platform. That's not all the money you can make. Monetizing is not just letting the platform decide to pay you out. So when they do the Reels bonuses, the Facebook bonuses, people think that's all the money you can get, but it's implementing your own digital products, it's implementing your own funnels, it's implementing your own merchandise, and then it's also making sure you create the content in a way that leads to revenue generation. A lot of people are making content for no fucking reason, but you're not making content that is revenue generating driven. So that's really where I come. But outside of that, talent acquisition, mergers and acquisitions, overall, beast of an entrepreneur. But I won't
Hell
take too
yeah.
much time boring you with that stuff.
And that's way to drop some dimes for us.
Yes.
The next question I have for you is, what inspired you to choose this career path?
What inspires me to choose this career path of being a fucking viral sensation? Well, because I believe the creator economy is going to a place where you now have a generation where people can subscribe to you. Right now, you are Netflix. You are HBO Max. You're CBS. You know why? Because you can upload to a platform, get billions, millions, hundreds of thousands of subscribers who look forward to what you have to say and post every day. So when I think about the creator economy and how it's worth billions of dollars and how it's only continuing to go up, how there are people who are now making full-time income being creators, leaving their jobs, and there's still more room to grow, I said, why would I not take part of this movement and this new way where everything is going? Because now everything is content. You can almost not even be a business without making content in some way, somehow. So you tell me I'm gonna miss out on this? There's a gold rush. I got the fucking shovels right now because I know how to make it work.
I'm telling you, and I'll be telling motherfuckers, YouTube is still brand new. It got the plastic on it.
Yes.
It's just you got to be able to find your niche, stick with it, and be consistent.
Yes.
So I love the answers that you're giving right now. The next question I have for you is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
What do I see myself in the next 5 years? Far away from these damn cockroaches. I don't want to be around no more of these cockroaches in 5 years, man. But professionally, I say, I have this very hard time doing this whole where you're going to be in 5 years thing. I'll tell you a funny story. Right now, we're in a beautiful building. 2 years ago, I used to always, 2, 3 years ago, I used to say, yo, in 5 years, I want to live in a fucking penthouse, be high up. One day I spent the night in a building, I was on the 40th floor and I got sick because I can't handle being up that high. I don't really live my life always thinking about 5, 10 years because nowadays stuff is so rapid. What I do, I like the 12-week year philosophy where you go hard for 12 weeks and only stick to that, and every 12 weeks you revitalize your goals. Having all these crazy ideas can change. If you asked me even 4 months ago, if I'd be doing what I'm doing now, working with celebrities, I wouldn't even have told you that's what I wanted to do. 4 months ago, I was trying to find a fucking tech job, another tech job. So when you ask me, that is kind of hard, and I don't like to box myself in. I have overall goals, and yes, I would like to be living off what I'm doing, something in the content world, but with the 5 to 10 year things, I feel like we live in a different time where I feel like that's really good for people who have a solid career. I'm in the entertainment industry. Shit changes for me every day. I wake up every day. Tomorrow, somebody might call me after this and say, we got to go do an event till 3 in the morning. And I'm like, I'll be there. So everything changes, but I know for sure one thing I want to do is be in the space that I'm in, but at a higher level. And I guess if I had to pick an overall goal, I want to be the person that everybody in the industry has to call to get shit done. And I know if I'm at a place like that, there's a lot of fucking money being made for myself and my family.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That was, yo, I hope the audience understands that the knowledge that you're giving right now is really important.
Mm-hmm.
And if they can sit down and listen to this video and actually hear how you are articulating yourself, they can make it far in this YouTube game. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. So the
Hell
next
yeah.
question I have for you is, what's one piece of advice you'll give to someone starting out in this career?
Starting on his career as far as YouTube or just overall content creation?
YouTube career.
YouTube. So me, I have over 6 million followers under management right now. 3 million of them being on YouTube. Find your niche, and then find another niche within that niche. And then whatever's under that, that's what you do. A lot of you guys think that you have to go buy the most expensive camera. You have to get a fancy YouTube studio in your apartment. Like, no, it's some bullshit. There's two types of creators. There's creators who make content for rev generation where you have something to sell, or there's a creator who just strictly wants to be a creator and they make content to get a name for themselves. You can go both routes and you can do the brand deal situation. But if I was you, it's very simple. Do the niche, find your niche. Stop fucking making videos and then a week later you're making a whole different type of content. Don't even tell me you have a YouTube channel and then unless I can go in there and I can watch videos for at least 2 hours straight. I don't want to see you doing this one day and then doing this the other day. Imagine if you went to fucking KFC to get chicken and they're trying to sell you fucking a vegan salad. You'd be disappointed. So that's how you guys got to start treating your content. You guys treat your content like it means nothing. So that's how the people who are going to watch it are going to feel. What the fuck is this? You got shitty thumbnails. Every time I go there, your fucking videos are not even edited correctly and you're just fucking posting shit because you think you look cool and expect people to watch a 20-minute video of you when they have no idea who you are. Understand where the market is going. Give people valuable content that matters, and I'm telling you, you'll be rewarded tenfold. Treat the content like it means something and not a fucking side hobby for you, because that's exactly the results you'll get.
Facts. Yo, heck yeah. That was a great response for that answer. The next question I have for you, and I believe it's going to be one of your favorite questions on this list, is who has been your biggest influence or mentor in this field?
The guy who's done 300 million views online has helped creators make over 6 figures in revenue through monetization strategies. Who has been my biggest inspiration? My fucking self. Because I was a fucking loser. You know why? Because I was scared. I used to be scared to post. I used to be scared about what people would say about me in the comments. I used to be scared to go out there and tell people I know what I'm doing. I'm my biggest inspiration because I was a fucking pussy. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the same guy who's like, yo, sitting in the back of the room watching people who don't know half as much as me win because I'm scared to speak up. I'm my biggest inspiration. That loser, that kid who was scared to go grab opportunity, that's who inspires me. A lot of you guys look up to people who won already. Oh, I want to be that guy. No, I get inspired by people I don't want to be. And I don't want to be that kid who was fucking scared and wasn't getting no opportunities because I couldn't open my mouth. Now I go in the room and work the room because I know that what I have to offer people need. So my biggest inspiration is the fucking loser in myself.
Hell yeah, that was a great reply, because a lot of people need to understand they have to be their biggest motivator, their biggest fan. They gotta be their biggest support. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not gonna go anywhere.
Bro, I don't sit at home and watch motivational videos all fucking day. I'm tired as shit. You saw we were just up till 2, 3 in the morning. We got back up at 7. Now we're back out again. I don't fucking watch motivational videos all day because that shit, well, back in the day when I did, sometimes I do, but there's something that always says pain is temporary, and I think motivation is the same fucking way. So if I'm thriving off things that are only temporary, on those down days, how am I gonna get myself back the fuck up? You gotta fight. As my guy Champ says, he says, the brain is a slave to the body. You gotta know that just because my body feels a type of way, that doesn't mean that I gotta fucking commit to that. When I feel tired, it don't mean I gotta commit to that. When I don't wanna post today, it don't mean I gotta commit to that. And a motivational video might get you fired up every once in a while, but if you don't have that internal fire, it don't fucking matter. Because what if your Wi-Fi's out, your phone ain't working, but you're gonna sit your lazy ass down until you turn on some fucking Les Brown YouTube videos? Get your ass up, man.
In the great words of Champ, a man who can't control his body is mentally weak.
Mentally weak. Mentally weak.
Yeah.
Do some push-ups, man. Post some content.
Yo, the next question I have for you is, what has been your biggest challenge since starting this career?
What has been my biggest challenge since starting this career?
Yes.
Waiting too long to make the decision to do it. Overthinking, being scared. All those are my biggest challenges. And then overthinking. Overthinking has been the biggest challenge, because you guys gotta understand, this shit is not complicated. It's really not. The biggest challenge for a lot of people is just getting fucking started. That was a challenge for me too. I used to sit online and say, why are guys all these freaking clowns and going viral all the time? I'm better looking, I'm more funny. But why are they going viral? Because I was too scared to just start. I didn't I didn't want to go through all those days when you get no views, you get no likes, all that different stuff. But now I said fuck it because it paid off. Hundreds of millions of views later, 80,000 followers later. It worked. It worked. That was my biggest challenge, man. Just
Hell
fucking
yeah.
start.
Hell yeah. Thanks for that reply. The next question I have for you is why did you choose this career path? But not only why did you choose this career path, what was your biggest motivation to keep going down this career path?
Why
And
did I
how did you see yourself winning?
So basically, why the fuck did I choose to become the man? I didn't choose the game chose me. Seriously. Honestly, with this content thing, right? It was like on a serious note. I didn't choose honestly, it was one of those things like I was a kid in high school with cameras when everybody else was like worried about playing varsity basketball. Like I was the guy with the camera, like trying to learn how to shoot videos and editing in Premiere Pro. So a lot of people are new to the content game. I was doing that before YouTube Shorts were a thing, before YouTube really was like a thing everybody would want to try to do, before TikTok, before Instagram was like a real platform. Like I was already in school. I was already buying $1,000 like $1,000 lens and like going to school shooting like videos for my friends like and stuff like that. That's why I say the content chose me. Literally, I was the first kid in my school to go fucking to Best Buy and buy a fucking 27-inch MacBook. I remember when I went to the store at Best Buy and they thought we were trying to steal that shit because we were fucking so you're like, how you gonna afford this fucking MacBook? But I was always in the game of being creative and making content. I used to say everything must be documented because it'll be worth something one day. But now we can shoot content and we can live inside the algorithm. We can live on the internet and we can also get paid for it, life changing.
Because we're the new history books.
This is the fucking, and a lot of people who don't understand that this is a new generation are getting left behind. A lot of you guys are sitting there scrolling all day, watching, and you guys are laughing at people on the internet who are doing goofy stuff, but you are paying their bills. You're laughing at them. Oh, this person goofy, but their bills are getting paid. They're living in fucking high-rise apartments. I don't give a shit what nobody says. I'd rather be a producer than a consumer any day.
Hell yeah. Yo, that is a great interview we just dropped right now. I can't wait to put this on the internet so a lot of other influencers who are looking to get into the YouTube game. Question: where can they reach out to you, and can you elaborate more on your services?
So you can reach out to me on Instagram. I am CEO Drae. I'll tell you guys, give you a fair warning. I do not work with a lot of people. I work with a select few amount of people because I really like to hone in on certain people that I work with. I don't like to take on a bunch of workload. I'm not taking everybody's money because some people you just really can't help. Some of you guys cannot be saved. I'm gonna be honest. I only work with people who actually want to do this and want to win and understand the tangible reasons that you should be making content. It's a waste of time if you think this content game is just a joke. If you think it's just a game and you don't really understand the power in content creation. There are people who were literally on Vine 6-7 years ago that are in Netflix movies. And if you guys don't get that, I can't help you because I'm not here to go viral once or twice. I want to fucking make brands, platforms to help you become a household name. So, if that's something that sounds like you, if you are tired of watching people who are no better than you, if you are tired of seeing all these random kids get brand deals, 5,000 here, and you're cooler than them, you could actually get more views than them, but they're being more strategic than you. If you're tired of not having a proper plan, if you're tired of not understanding that it doesn't cost that much to get started, if you're tired of realizing all these people who are not as good looking, as talented, are getting more successful than you through short form content, sometimes not even long, then we can have a conversation. If your brand has leaky gaps in it, you've been posting for 10 years, but you're not making 10,000 a month, you're not making 6 figures, but you have the followers, you have over 1 million followers, and you're not even making 6 figures a year. What are we doing here? You're missing out and you need a digital strategy. You need monetization. You need a more of efficient strategy to scale and turn this into an opportunity. So you can reach out to me, Instagram, I am CEO Drae. I have some stuff you can check out in the bio. I do have like a little bit of like a course. It's more of a mastermind, it's more of a boot camp because there's certain levels. I always say, I think the people who sell everyone the same thing, though that everyone is in different places, are just wrong. You should not be selling people a course when you know majority of people do not finish them, and majority of people with the information you have in it might not be ready to receive that. So I try to give layers of different information. Maybe we may not be able to work together right now one-on-one, but I do have information that you can digest. And when you get to a place, then we can start locking in and really making some stuff happen. So I am CEO Drae on Instagram is the best place to find me. And also on LinkedIn, Andre Johnson.
Hell yeah. Peace.
Peace.